again, guys. Welcome back to the channel. More Metallica, you say? How, you say? Is there any Metallica left, you say? There is. Not much, but there is. One song that I've tried, I believe I've played on the live stream, but is not yet up on the channel, is No Leaf Clover. So it's a band, or it's a song, sorry, that was off of their S&M album with the Symphony in '99. So I say later in their career, but I mean, at this point, it's over 20 years ago. They've been around for a while. But yeah, this is kind of in that era where they became a lot more mainstream, and there's a divide between kind of old school Metallica fans and new school Metallica fans, which, again, 20 plus years ago is considered new school. Go figure. But that being said, this album they played with the Symphony. It was super popular. They played a lot of their big hits, but they also did a couple of originals that were exclusive to that album, and this was one of them. So it's not a song that I've listened to a lot on its own, or not even that they've played live or anything like that, just because, you know, it was written initially with the Symphony, so it's a little harder to replicate. And yeah, and even in terms of listening to it, unless you're listening to that particular album, it's not necessarily a standout on its own, or at least not in general. So that being said, it was a really fun one. It has some interesting just kind of parts to it, nothing crazy. Of course, it's not quite as it's meant to be, just because the way that it's charted to play in the game, the beginning part in particular that's played with orchestral drums is not nearly as powerful on my drums as it would be with an orchestra. So, you know, note for note, it's not going to sound nearly as it's meant to sound. But yeah, it's just a fun song to play along to, and it's another one to add to the Metallica collection. So that being said, as always, I enjoyed it. I hope you do too. If you do, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate any and all that support. Throw any requests at me if you have them. I'll give them a shot if I can. Check out one of my live streams on the weekends, which is always a fun time. And have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you tomorrow with yet another video. But for today, this is Metallica and No Leaf Clover.
The soothing light at the end of your tunnel was just a freight train coming